Hello. As promised, I'm going to talk about ideas. Ideas are the lifeblood of photography. It's not technology, it's what you want to say in your photography. And so sometimes it's quite hard to think of an idea. So let's go through a few simple ideas. The first thing, of course, is one of the most common, the most difficult, but also maybe the easiest. That's a day in the life. Find someone you know, find someone you're interested in, and see if you can photograph them throughout the day. And by the day, I actually mean photograph them from the minute they get up to the minute they go to sleep. Now, it's as difficult as it sounds, but it's the only way that you can make a really good project. Of course, the trick is you don't actually have to do it on one day. You can do it over a series of days and make sure that you cover all the points. The only thing you've got to think about is continuity, is the person's got to be wearing the same clothes. So if it's a butcher or a nurse or a delivery person wearing a uniform, then that's easy. But then it gets more difficult as someone else. But Eugene Smith, Henri Cartier-Bresson, many of the greats in photography have done this and produced some of the work that you look at now. Now, another idea might be acrobatics. Now, acrobatics can be anything. It can be a person in a gym, flying, dogs running around, people doing something different. You want something different than what people are doing. This also leads on to another one, if you may have noticed I'm going to A, B and C and D and onwards, is action sports. Now these are the guys, the GoPro boys and girls. But in a sense, there's still scope for a photographer to freeze the action, to wait for that moment when they're in that position. Are they going to land properly? Is it going to work? Great. But then think of action. Now remember, everything starts small. It could be your dog, it could be your friend, it could be you. It doesn't have to be the GoPro special boys. It has to be something interesting. You want to make pictures, but tell us about a little bit about what they're actually doing. Another idea would be adult education. Now, of course, adult education can be quite tricky. Schools and colleges don't really want you in there. But what about people who have to go back and learn something new? Perhaps a mechanic learning a new way of working an engine, a doctor, a nurse having some professional accreditation learning, a salesman trying to work out a new system. There's lots of ways that you can think about that. So what I've done is quickly go through literally the letter A. And that's what you do. Start with ideas, and then your photography will come. So get out there and shoot. See you later.